every evening when the sun goes down, get with my party and I begin to clown. I don't care what the people are thinking. I'm not drunk, I'm just a drinker. I set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. I set 'em up, another round. One more round won't get me down.
Hello and welcome to Drinking with Fear. My name is Peter Selby once again.
Hello, Peter.
Hello.
How you doing, mate? You all right?
I'm fine.
You look well.
Absolutely fine. The suntan from last week is
Oh,
still
you're losing
there.
it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're losing
I'm
it.
back to my normal pasty self.
Less pink.
What's
Yes.
whiter than white?
Daz.
Me.
Daz is whiter than
You
white.
look like Daz.
Yes, thank you very much. My name is Pete Selby and welcome to Drinking with Fear. My name is Pete and we're drinking with Wayne and Ben.
Hey, you all
Once
right?
again. Yes, I'm fine.
Hello.
If you're listening to Drinking with Fear for the first time, you can visit drinkingwithfear.com. You can go to Spotify. You can go to iTunes, Apple podcast on your iPhone. You can go to Facebook.
That's what I do.
Drinking Fear on Twitter. There's all there. There's the YouTube channel. So if you do watch YouTube, click on the YouTube channel and click subscribe. Just type in Drinking with Fear podcast, and you'll find us there.
Woolworths and get the audio cassettes.
You can go to Woolworths and get your
I also do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you don't
Whilst
know,
looking at the posters of Bret the Hitman Hart and Cindy Crawford.
Yes.
Yes.
if you don't know the
And a
premise of the
Porsche.
show, then you've pretty much sorted it out right now because we talk absolute nonsense while drinking. First of all, drink wise. What are we drinking? We'll start with Wayne.
Well, can we stop you there? Because this week,
please.
and I know we've gone through, so last week, Pete bought us all a present.
Yes.
And my mum listens to this, genuinely does, and isn't ashamed at all of me, which is quite a good thing. And so has decided that this week she was going to buy us a present
Hello, Ben's
for
mum.
him.
Yeah,
So she saw this in the shop and genuinely thought, lads, you could do this on your podcast. So thank you, Mum.
She's very giving.
Is it a Corville shotgun?
It. So what she has got is a 4-pack of Heineken Lager, but it comes with a snazzy bow tie bottle opener.
It looks incredible from the box.
I've not seen the bow tie bottle opener.
Oh, you've
before.
not opened the box?
No.
Can we make Selby wear it and then we open the bottles on his
I don't know
neck?
if you can wear it. So let's dish out. There's your beer.
Thank you.
Pass that one over to Pete, please.
I don't mind a Heineken
That's
at all.
yours. That's mine. And if I go a little bit deeper, there it is. It's a snazzy bow tie bottle opener.
So it is.
I don't get how you get the connection between beer and bow ties.
Have you ever worn a bow tie then not had a beer at the same time?
I've never worn a bow tie
No,
in
I've
my
not.
life ever.
There you
Oh
go.
no, but it is. Look at that. That's quite impressive.
It's
So you actually can wear it and then take it off.
Yes.
So it is actually a tie.
It's a bow tie.
That's
It's
quite
That's
impressive.
incredible.
It's a green bow tie, so it's in the colours of
Right, I'm
Heineken,
going to
obviously.
try and put this bad boy on.
Ben's going to try and do it while strangling himself with the cord of the headphones as well.
Okay.
And then we're going to open the beers on his neck.
Yes, I think so. And of course, it's
How's that look?
I can't see you.
It looks like you're wearing a blue
mic.
You're wearing a bow tie. That's really good. It's a green bow tie, the colours of Heineken.
That'd be good for St Patrick's, wouldn't it?
It would be.
I think we
It's
need a
only around
photo
the
of this for the.
I think that's a good idea.
That's a tremendous present.
There we go. So I'll take it off momentarily, just to momentarily.
I was say,
We'll see if it actually works.
yeah. Also, take it off in a minute. Yeah.
There we go. And there we go. So that should open our bottles of Heineken.
Oh,
I am opening up my bottle of Heineken with a bow tie, and it works. There we go.
Oh, it's got two sides. Oh wait, no, it's a different.
Wow.
Wow, that was me putting the.
What does this side open?
Sorry, everyone.
I don't know. Try it out.
It's a bottle opener.
Why are you opening it from the side? Who opens from the side?
What are
You
you
try
doing?
using that side to open it otherwise.
Okay, fair enough. I know to speak.
Right.
Use that side.
So, bottle opener on one side, and the other side is a bottle, actually. So, I'm going to... Well, no,
But it works. I used it.
Use the fucking bottle opener side. Lovely. That's a really nice present.
Thank you.
It reminds
Ben's
me.
mum.
It reminds me a bit of when I used to help you out a little bit, Pete, didn't I, on Grand National Day in the bookies.
Yes.
It's magnetic.
Is it magnetic as well? Oh, thank you, Mum. Oh, you just broken it.
No, it's got a magnetic tie around the back.
So you can actually, you can
yes.
actually take it off when you're drinking.
Perfect. But no, I remember helping you out during Grand National Day, which I'm assuming is like your Easter for resale or your Christmas for supermarkets,
Biggest day of the year.
that sort of thing.
By a million miles.
So yeah, I would. I think back
January
three or
for
four
bowel
times
cancer.
I went down to wherever you were working just to help old dears fill in tickets.
Yeah.
And there's a certain breed of customer I think you'll find that go into said shops.
Scum.
Yeah. And one middle-aged lady that came in who had blue earrings that were bottle openers.
I was worried when you said like a certain breed of customer, you were going to get a bit racist.
No, like the bottle openers.
Just scum.
No, the bottle openers. You're getting like Christmas crackers.
Yeah.
I'm sure I pointed out.
You probably did.
It was a long time.
About to say, we're talking more than 10 years. Well, probably about 10 years
About
ago.
10 years
About
ago,
10 years ago. So she was like that woman on EastEnders that I can't remember her name with the big earrings.
Yeah,
Pat
probably.
Butcher.
Probably.
Pat Butcher.
Yeah, but these were full on like bottle openers.
Oh, fantastic.
Just them as earrings.
That's quite cool.
Thinking they look classy. I'm
Is
going to go
the,
out
I
I like
Saturday
that. I
to
think
yeah.
that's cool.
Is the bow tie going to be used on all episodes now? That's going to be here. That's part of the
I
equipment.
can leave it here if you want.
I think you should.
Yeah.
Do you want that part as the equipment?
I
That can
think
go in the equipment
one day
box?
when we venture into the realm of video,
Sound and vision, not
yeah,
just sound.
maybe we could
See that?
all have bow ties.
I'll quite happily wear the bow tie and pass it around if need be.
Well, maybe we should need a uniform.
We could have t-shirts.
We could have
We
t-shirts.
could have t-shirts. Anyway,
I think we should have t-shirts.
we could have that. There is one thing. Obviously, last week was the first podcast since I've been back from holiday. I didn't mention actually last week regarding the people who I went to Barbados with. There's a couple who are vegan.
Oh God.
No.
We spoke about the vegan stuff, like the Greg's thing.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't mind that, right?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Okay.
And no, it's for a good reason. No.
People
Alright,
can.
Piers, calm down.
I am fine with people being vegan. I think it's just being thrown down my throat a lot nowadays that I should be. To the point where
You're
like,
thinking of the Mount Gay.
not at all. Like Beyonce and Jay-Z today. My finger is on the button. Today, have said that they will give somebody 30 years worth of free passes to go to all their concerts, but the catch is that they have to become a vegan.
Yeah, whatever. But anyway, no, they're vegan mainly because she is, and then he is married to her, and he obviously became because it's easier basically, and that sort of thing. But she really likes animals, and it's not throw down your throat. It's really good anyway.
It is kind of thrown.
So
down the throat.
but it is in the press and that sort of thing
Yes,
to
it
wind
is.
people up like you.
Like me, exactly
But
like
any people who are normal just kind of bypass it, and fine, that's fine.
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I said at the time that I will do, because there was that Veg January or whatever it was called, and Veganuary, and I said
That's catchy,
I'm
isn't
going to do Veguary. Okay.
Okay,
So
your
basically,
farts are gonna stink.
I was going to become vegetarian for the entire February because you've just been on holiday for a long time, drank a shed load of beer, ate loads of food and stuff. So it's like just to get back in swing of things. How about becoming vegetarian for the entire February? So I thought, okay, I'll do that.
How strict are you going?
Oh, no.
Because there's like a lot of fish products and beer.
Yeah, my mum also claims to be a vegetarian, but will every now and then have a happy meal. enjoys a Christmas dinner.
It's for the toy.
Just every now and then we'll have a bit more meat.
So anyway, I went and did a big shop.
I'm surprised there's not jokes about my mum saying meat in that one. Pete, you missed out on that one.
They're too easy, and everyone
Again, with that, you should have gone in.
And so I went to do the big
Regular.
shop.
Hey, there it is.
I went and did a big shop, but as I was doing the shop, obviously you get a lot of veg in and all that sort of thing. And I thought to myself, well, I could do this, but why not just go that one step further and actually
Veganism.
do the veganism? So I went in halfway, not halfway, at the start of the shop, I went, right, okay, I'll go one step further and do the veganism. So of course you get the veg first, which is fine because it's just normal veg and fruit. It's absolutely fine. But trying to pick a product that is vegan compared to, it's really difficult. But I've done it, and so far I've stuck to it. So you Wayne,
What?
last week, you went in the fridge last week on the podcast. You looked in the fridge and you noticed how it was very healthy in there. There was a lot of fruit and a lot of.
You did say that, yeah.
And it was off-white, obviously, but yeah,
There was
that's the
little
reason.
jars of white fluid
Are
that
you really,
said Selby's
you
children.
really doing this?
Yes, for a month.
Well, you're a week in, so how have you got on?
It's fine, mainly because obviously I did that huge shop and I've been kind of living off that. It's slightly difficult because you've got to kind of plan your way. So you've got to plan in terms of making meals because if you were vegetarian, you could literally just throw some things together and cook, or even just put a meal in that's vegetarian. It's nice and easy. But the vegan, you have to kind of plan your way through. I do. Depends on what you work and all that sort of thing.
Okay.
But yeah, it's been fine so far. Slightly difficult in some places, but been
Do
absolutely
you
fine.
assume that like vegans kind of look down on vegetarians?
Yes, I think they look down on everyone.
Do you think there's like a group of people who take veganism to an extreme, who look down on other vegans? Like,
I think we live in
people-
a day and age
Oh,
where
yeah.
people look down on everyone.
Exactly.
You have like the kind of vegans that will only eat something that's like fallen off a tree.
That's the thing.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Pine cones or nothing.
yeah, but they're psychos.
Acorns.
They're psychos. You could get a
That's
support.
you right now.
Yeah, pretty much. You can get a person who supports a football club who looks down on other supporters of the same club. It doesn't matter. In any walk of life, you get people doing the same thing. There's some of them who look down on others. That's fine. You get those people protesting, but because the people who are on holiday with were just normal people, and I find it quite fascinating. Watching them go about picking food and this and the other and eating it. And it just looked really good. I mean, I'm going to try that. Okay, it's different on holiday because you've got plenty of time.
Is there
But
anything that you wouldn't eat on ethical grounds?
On ethical grounds.
Yeah.
human.
Would you eat like a person if you were like in the plane crashed in the Andes or whatever it is?
I don't think I can answer that, can I, Wayne?
Why?
Because I really don't want to. But if it was life or death and someone was dead,
Then yeah, I would do it.
yeah.
Do
Well,
we-
which part would you go for first?
in that kind of scenario, do we have any seasoning or a bit
If you want
bit
to,
of
yeah.
garlic?
What do you mean if you want to? So if you've got
gotta
seasoning, then surely
enjoy
you've got an
it.
option to go somewhere else. I'm talking like I'm crashing on
No,
a mountainside.
You're on a plane. They give you those little packets of salt and pepper. Yeah, maybe you can just flavour it up a bit.
Okay, so we're not talking like Schwarzkopf sort of steak shake or anything.
No,
like
you've
that.
not. Yeah, you've not bothered like with a peppercorn sauce.
Okay, so what part of the body would you go for first? So you're in a plane crash.
Arse.
What was the film?
Arse.
Where they crashed in the Andes. That's
Alive.
exactly
Alive, yeah.
So you're on Alive. Okay, we've crashed, and there's this, that, and the other.
Arse or tit.
It's probably the arse cheek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, or the top of the thigh.
Yeah.
The thigh.
No arse or tit. I'm just thinking where the meat is.
No, but what would you go? I'm thinking like the leg.
Liver.
Ooh.
I don't like liver.
What? Yeah, but I'm thinking
Well,
like I
marinate.
need something that's going to like last.
Well,
Well,
you're going to
marinated.
marinate it with. You're on a mountain.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a mountain, so I'm going to eat liver.
You've got to
But
get
you
the
just
liver.
said you're going to marinate it with something.
I'm not saying that I'm going to marinate it.
No, I said like mine would be, but like
Okay.
what I'm saying, though, Wayne, is that you would have to then go and get the liver from that person.
Yeah.
So rather than just
Okay.
take a slither of thigh,
See,
And
that stuff's going to freeze pretty quick, so I want the stuff that's in the middle that's going to not freeze so
Not on
quick.
a fire though. Surely we. It's just like raw. We're just going to like take.
Oh,
just
yeah,
jump,
we're
jump
going
in,
raw.
take it.
Yeah.
oh no, I was
No,
thinking.
no, create a fire and.
No, I
cook
was thinking
them.
cooking.
You're on a mountain.
No, I'm
How
thinking
are you going to
cooking.
make a fire?
Just
You've had to hand your lighter in at airport
I've
security.
seen Castaway. You do that.
Plane's gone down.
thing
You're on
with
yeah, you're not on an island. You're on a mountain.
Okay,
Yeah, the
Bear
plane's
Grylls
gone
would
down.
do it.
Plane's gone down, so there's fire. You can. Okay. Scenario is there is fire, so you can
Thank you.
cook.
Okay,
You
so we can cook. Okay,
can
yeah.
cook.
Then I would go with maybe
Tong.
You still
eyes.
You're
No,
still
no.
gonna liver, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to go with thigh.
Wang.
Thigh. See,
Wang.
There you
Straight
go.
for the balls.
Yeah.
see, there you go. Thigh. I will go with thigh. Okay. There's no fire.
No fire. Still fire.
Oh God, I'm still saying arse.
Well, what happened to your liver?
It might be pretty difficult because then, I'm not a surgeon of any kind, so
This is
I'll
what I'm
probably
saying.
just
When you
pick
say what happened to
around.
your liver, it's probably that half.
And
pint
I
of
wouldn't want
whiskey
to go
at
anywhere
Christmas.
that close to the bow for fear of perforating it and then spoiling all the meat.
Wow, that was far more technical than what you expected.
Fucking hell, fire. Anyway, what have you been up to this week? Wayne, Ben, anyone?
I've had a bad week, mate. If I'm honest.
You've had a bad week?
I've had a
How
bad
so?
week.
Oh, come on. Tell the group.
I don't know if I can.
But you got to now because A, you've said it, and B, you're on a
Yeah,
fucking
that's the next
podcast.
terrible podcast if you like
I don't- well-
tease the audience.
I'm not going to tell you. Oh, okay.
No.
See you next week.
Okay, so when we started this podcast, I was a single lad, and since the podcast, I'm no connection whatsoever. But now I'm in a very happy relationship.
I think it's because of the podcast.
Probably.
Because now you're famous.
She's
Are
she's
you
an
allowed to
avid
tell us
listener.
the podcast has made trouble?
The podcast hasn't made trouble. No,
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I'm just doubting whether or not I'm allowed to say.
He's
Why
using
am-
the glory. Like, literally in episode this is episode 23. He's basically taken his fame, and there's obviously a fan. A fan's come up to Ben.
Is your
and
new missus a
used-
groupie?
They heard I was
Yes.
going on the chase, and yeah, have all come around. Well, no, well, this week I've had my first argument with my new girlfriend. We've been together for a couple of months now, and everything's better. And she's lovely, really nice girl.
Is she upset that you said that you're going to wait till marriage before you have sex?
God no.
Is it
She's
she's
very
found
happy
out,
to wait, I assume.
Is it that she's found out that it's you rather than one of us two? She thought it was one of us two all along.
Maybe, but no, we're going back to.
It's definitely true.
It was
Anyway.
it was last Monday. It was last Monday, and we went to bed, and she, bless her, she's really poorly. She was really poorly at the time, but I had to be in Aintree the next morning for 7:00 in the morning, so I had to get up really early.
Liverpool
way. So went bed quite early, and she's a bit of a snorer at the best of times. Only a little bit of a snorer, but when she's got a cold.
She's not here, Ben. You can.
No, but she's going to listen to this, isn't she?
Well, she won't because
Can we somehow ban her from listening?
she'll be snoring.
But no, when she got a cold, bless her, and it's the proper one, the same one that you had when you came back from the Caribbean, Pete. That sort of strength was really bad. So I had to be up at like 5:00 in the morning to go to work. Didn't sleep a wink because just constant. And now people. I say so. The kids were in the other room. The dog was downstairs. So I went downstairs. So I just put it with her. I didn't want to shake her or anything because she's poorly. I'm that much of a nice boyfriend.
That's very generous of
What
you.
are we?
much
Are we
nice boyfriend
talking
with this.
like tractor levels or
Oh, mate,
Concord taking off?
No, mate. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Right.
That sort of thing. So yeah, I genuinely didn't want to wake her or shove her or anything like that because she's the poorly one. I've got to drive next morning, so I'll make sure that she's okay. Being such a gent, I can't stress that enough. That I was
You
being,
sound like you're being a genuinely human person
Yes,
for a moment.
yes, I
there.
was, Wade. Yes, I was being a genuinely human person.
It's quite disturbing, actually.
Yeah. So the next morning, get up. I'm in a bad way. Had no sleep. Going towards my car. It's ice over a little bit. Incidentally, I sprayed de-icer in my mouth that morning when I was trying to get it.
Wakes you up though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible.
On purpose?
Not on purpose. No. It was my car was frozen up.
For the first time?
And it was a brand new can that I got from Home Bargains, I think. And you take the lid off, but then there was another lid inside the lid to get that off, so like a safety cap on top, on top of that.
Kids aren't huffing it for...
That sort of thing.
Where did you
yeah.
get it from? Did you get it from Lidl?
But I don't know why I did that.
Why is that funny? I don't know. Did I miss something?
He said lid and I said little, and it kind of similar words.
Jesus
It
Christ.
was terrible, Pete.
Is that as good as it
Let's
gets?
move on.
Well, it was a reach, but
I
anyway,
think you should be quiet for the next 5 minutes.
that's fine. I will.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and drink my Heineken.
So anyway, it gets to my car, needs to de-ice it, take the cap off. It's got this silly little cap on top of it that you need to kind of twist off. But when it's at that time in the morning and it's freezing, your hands aren't really working. The best way to take that lid off is with your teeth.
Okay.
Just rip it off with your teeth.
Right, I see where this is going. Get back to the bit
so
where your girlfriend's going to dump you.
Okay, so we spoke that night about how shit my day had been and all that, and I was so knackered. And she said, "Oh, was I the cause of being tired?" So, no, yeah, it was. Well, I was never going to wake you because I'm such a good boyfriend. I'm such a good boyfriend. I'm so nice. I'm so in tune with how the woman might want to think. And then I offered sound medical advice.
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
That is all that happened.
Did you offer to fuck the cold out of her?
You foolish, foolish boy.
It was sound medical advice. So all I said on the back of her snoring was that I remember my dad used to snore quite a lot, and it used to keep my mum up a lot, and it made the relationship quite tense between the pair of them. And so he went to the doctors, and the doctor said to him, "It might help if you lose some weight."
Holy shit.
And that is all I said. It wasn't my opinion. And in my opinion, she's got a gorgeous figure, and she has got a gorgeous figure.
Stupid
This
man.
was not my opinion whatsoever. This is purely what the doctor offered, and I thought if he's offering that to my dad, then maybe I could offer the same sort. I can offer the same sort of advice to my girlfriend.
I'm so sorry.
So when were you
there aren't words.
When were you out of hospital?
Well, we were over the phone.
Oh, right.
Oh,
But she
fucking idiot!
She didn't take it that well. She didn't take it well at all, if I'm honest. And then started coming back with all sorts of things slating me. Now, I've done nothing wrong in this. All I've done is just say what the doctor has said to my dad. But then she starts coming back about things about my face, about my waist, and all that sort of thing. So I get the ump back a little bit. As I should do. I have genuinely done nothing wrong.
Okay.
And she replies back with, well, if you can't take it, don't dish it out. But Wayne, all I have dished out is sound medical advice. What I'm taking back is just insults about my face.
Is this your first relationship?
No, it's not my first relationship.
Can I ask a question?
I genuinely think I'm in the right in this one.
Not even a tiny little bit.
Okay, one point I want to make or ask is I want to know in no uncertain terms. I want to know, what did she say about your face?
Can't you guess?
Well, I can, but I
You're
want
sitting across from him.
I want to.
It was some form of remark, because I've been given a free beer by a barmaid at this point, and it said it was something to she either feel sorry for me or because she fancied me, and she said something like, it's because she feels sorry for you, it's got nothing to do with your face. It was along those lines.
And what did she say about your weight?
That I was also more overweight than what she was.
And how small did she say your dick was?
Pretty small.
Yeah.
But which was bang out of order. All I was doing was offering sound medical advice, something from a professional, a man of science, a man of fact, was offering that advice out, and I thought I would just...
To your dad?
That. To my dad.
Yeah.
He's a right fat fuck.
Oh.
Dead man walking. We have a
Jesus
dead
Christ.
man
I'm
walking.
very, very sorry, Ben's girlfriend.
Dead man walking.
You do not deserve this.
She's gorgeous, though. Lovely figure.
So, in supermarkets and in shops in general, all the Christmas stuff is gone. All the Easter stuff is replaced it basically on the 26th of December. But also there is 3 or 4 hours worth of Valentine's shite.
There is indeed.
Now,
So I feel like the pressure is on Mr. Roper as
Yes, it is now, yeah.
Mr.
I
as
try that
his
banging
assuming
No.
that he's not been dumped by now.
And in fairness, I don't think I should be. Again,
don't-
nothing I said was an opinion.
no,
Yeah.
I will point out again.
keep on,
Gorgeous figure.
keep on,
Love it. Love it to it.
just keep on saying that. Keep on saying that. But yeah, I went down the shopping aisle earlier on, and it went on and on and on.
Did you buy yourself a card?
I bought myself a teddy and a card.
What? One of the?
You
What?
bought yourself a card?
No, I didn't.
You bought yourself
Yeah,
a.
that's what you just said. You said I bought myself a
I
card.
was just agreeing with what
That's
he
a-
You
just
bought,
that's
you
a
bought
very
yourself a
sad
teddy, like
Valentine's
the
Day.
lingerie.
What?
A teddy. Lingerie? You don't know what a teddy is?
No.
A teddy? A teddy's a teddy bear.
Your poor girlfriend. Get her a teddy.
Yeah, but what
What's
do you
that
mean
got to do
by
with lingerie?
That is a type of lingerie.
Okay.
a what? Teddy?
Yeah.
What?
Is it, what's
What
this
is
look
it?
like, Wayne?
Just lacy and like full body kind of thing.
Okay.
Is that called a teddy?
Yeah.
Why is he called a teddy?
I don't fucking know.
That's like a teddy's like a mod thing, isn't it?
A
That's
what?
a teddy boy
Like a
type
mod.
thing, isn't
sort
it? Yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah. That-
that
yeah.
sort of
Teddy boy?
look.
Teddy boy, yeah, exactly.
No idea.
I
ain't
don't
buying one of
think
those.
teddy boys wore lacy
I
shit.
ain't buying one of those.
I think if you turned up to a teddy boy meeting in the 70s or whatever it was, and you dressed as lacy shit, you'd be
That sounds like
Filled in.
like a teddy boy sounds like as a euphemism for a young twink gay man.
Okay. So as much as I don't believe in Valentine's Day,
Anyway.
as much as I don't,
Quick, Ben,
guaranteed,
stop Wayne talking.
guaranteed every year I'll get at least one card.
You man.
My mum.
Oh,
Bless her. Still sends me a Valentine's
she sends
Day
me
card.
I
too.
might say she sits there.
She's such a slut.
She sits there and she writes a lot.
She does. It's always a question mark at the end, though.
It's surprising.
Which makes me think it might be from the Riddler.
Thing is, it's surprising that she sits there and writes a lot because I thought her wrist would have been hurting by then.
Oh, she's going to listen to this, mate.
Oh no, she knows.
How attractive is your mum on a scale
Oh,
of...
fit.
Of one to
Yeah.
fit. Oh, you've said it.
Yeah, just, yeah. I would.
Yeah, I'm not going to say
I
anything.
have. I mean, would. Yeah.
I've got wood.
Oh, brilliant. Okay,
Sorry, Ben's
moving
mum.
on from my mum.
I wish I could.
That'd be a great album title, wouldn't it?
Moving on to your mum.
It's on my autobiography. Moving on from my mum.
Next on stage.
But anyway, where were we? Well, you were actually saying something.
No, I was just talking about every year. No, actually, I get two. Guaranteed. I'll get one from my mum and I'll get one from Dogs Trust, where the dog that I sponsor will send me a Valentine's Day card.
That's a bit weird.
What? You sponsor...
That's weirder than my mum?
No, you sponsor a dog.
Yeah.
Which dog is it?
Well, originally it was a dog called Laszlo, but Laszlo died, and then I get passed on to other dogs where they live.
From
live.
Toy Story?
I don't know. He was like a Rottweiler at the time.
No.
And
Why are you
then
talking about Toy Story?
he got home, or he died.
Laszlo.
And so then kind of my money gets put on to a different dog. So I don't know. I'll find out on Valentine's Day which dog I'm...
I think it's all a bit of a scam, that kind of sponsor a child, sponsor a rhino, whatever. Because you're not sponsoring a rhino or a child. They'll send you a photo of default child doing well in school.
Exactly.
Look at me, thank you very much for my
Completely
shit.
agree.
It's like, don't say it like that. I mean, if it some charities might well be like that, but I think the majority of them go sponsor a child, but little star next to it, and then underneath it's like asterisk goes, by the way, it's not one child, just giving us money and we're doing some good shit. But
well, this one was a Valentine's Day gift that I got many years ago to a girlfriend.
From a child?
No, she always wanted a dog, and fuck off. And she would have been quite young. I was quite young. And so they came around knocking on the door saying, fancy sponsoring a dog? Say, yes, I do. £1 a month. Put into that. And then came back, that's my Valentine's gift, that we now own a dog.
you got talked into giving money to charity because the girl was fit at the door.
No, it was a lad at the door. My missus was fit.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
How fit was the lad?
Yeah, he's pretty fit as well. Yeah, he's a good lad.
I know someone who I don't know whether he still gives money to a certain charity because he got doorstepped by someone who came round and they were fit, so he ended up just giving all the details and every month still gives like £6 a month or something to it.
What was
This
it?
friend,
Was it you?
was it you?
Yeah.
No.
It was you, Pete.
No, but it's someone.
You would never give to charity.
I do a lot of charity work. I don't like to talk about it, but
But you would never give to charity.
You're far too humble to do
yeah,
that sort of thing, aren't you, Pete?
it's quite rare that
Do
I would,
you give to charity?
on a monthly basis.
Any basis?
I do.
You know when you go into a petrol station and you pay for petrol and it gives you the option to donate 25 pence to charity.
I've seen that. Click right.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, you automatically click right, which is no. The problem is the charity that at the local petrol station, it was something really weird.
This
and
is a Texaco one on the
Yeah,
hill.
I looked at it and I was like, no. And then the last time I went, it
Your
was
Nazi rehabilitation.
yeah, something like that. You know, we're going to help like people in Argentina who are from Nazi families or whatever. And they're all there waving on these pictures, like you know, their arms quite straight. But anyway, I automatically
Works
clicked.
on a podcast.
I automatically clicked no, okay, because it was I can't remember what charity it was, but it was. I didn't really want to give it. And then the last time I went, I automatically clicked no, and then looked round at the sign, and it changed, and it was the air ambulance. I went, oh god, oh no. So I've clicked no by accident because I would now click yes, and I now have to because I've said it on air that I've got to click yes. But I felt really
What's so
bad
good about an air ambulance?
that you might need it one day.
Yeah.
And-
They save a lot.
Would they save
La,
more
la,
lives
la,
than
la.
like a regular
Lots of
ambulance?
lives.
Because I bet they see more people.
Oh, dude.
What?
Seriously? What's wrong
What?
with you?
Yeah, but no, and
a great
also
cause.
air ambulance.
It is, but it's very expensive for the amount of lives saved. I'm just thinking of like
It's 25p.
cost efficiency.
Yeah, but you might need it also around here as well. We're in an area which we would see a lot of air ambulances.
It's semi-rural.
Yeah, and we're near the
Not
motorway.
Especially here anymore.
No, but we're near the
I mean,
motorway, and we've got fields near us which are used quite often.
True.
And they're playing fields as well, so you get a lot of sport down there, and a lot of it's been used by people I know actually who have played sport, and all sorts have happened that's been wrong, and they've had
And
to
we had an air ambulance.
yeah.
I think it's a waste of money.
You're very, very ignorant, mate.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard you say, and it's a lot.
But I know helicopters are expensive.
Correct.
The amount of money that
Yet essential.
maybe in
Go on,
some
dig yourself out of this
areas.
hole. Come on.
Yeah.
Go on,
But
dig yourself out of this hole.
in like this particular
You're onto a
area,
massive
Yeah.
losing
there
streak
is a
here.
lot of rural areas. To
What?
be fair,
So
rural.
our services that save lives are unnecessary.
So
no,
in-
not unnecessary.
I think that's what you said, wasn't it?
But
is there
I
a
think that's the
better
exact
way?
word you said.
I think there could be better use of the money.
And what would you do with that?
I'd put it into regular ambulances.
That can't get to people on motorways quicker than a helicopter.
What happens if you need a helicopter?
If you need one, I'm just thinking like the cost-benefit ratio.
Have you ever driven down a motorway in your life?
I have no idea.
yeah.
I have no idea what
Fucking
you're on
idiot.
about.
You're
I'm
such an
thinking
idiot.
if we put that money into regular ambulances, a lot more people would be
We
saved.
do put money into ambulances.
Yes, but if we put that money that we're putting into air ambulances
Oh,
into regular
we
ambulances,
could get ambulances that could fly.
But I know what I. Yeah, but Wayne, I know
We're using
exactly
them
what you're
when
saying.
ambulances can't get to places.
That's the point. The point is, it's not that if you put all the money into ambulances, so there's like loads more of them, that's fine. But the problem still is,
I'm not
if
saying
you,
abolish air
It's
ambulances.
the speedy
I'm
response
saying
of getting to places
put
which
that
a
money
helicopter
in a
can
better
do.
place.
no, but there won't be any air ambulances because it's a charity. That's the thing. Or are you saying
Not
that?
a charity.
Yeah, they're
Well,
not.
it is a charity, but those air ambulances aren't going to disappear just because that charity isn't there. They're
Yeah.
still funded by the NHS.
Barely.
And why do you think that is?
What
God,
about
God,
what
Wayne.
about speedboats?
so
Not
you-
speedboats. What about
Speedboat.
Let's get rid of. Let's get rid. I agree
No,
with you. Let's get rid of
I'm
speedboats.
quite happy to replace Leicestershire air ambulances with speedboats.
I
Yeah,
meant
get rid of those. Jim Bowen can fuck off with his bullseye prices. We don't want those for
I
rescuing
meant-
people
I meant
in
lifeboats.
Leicestershire.
lifeboats. What about lifeboats?
I don't think we need them here
Okay.
in Leicestershire.
You are
No.
so wrong.
No. But
You don't think we need you think we need lifeboats in Leicestershire?
no.
I don't think we employ lifeboats in Leicestershire, if I'm honest.
I think
There's
you're
not
right.
There's not a monetary spend.
But I don't
there
think
might be a dinghy that goes out in Rutland water.
I don't think they're necessary.
No, but Wayne, you've lived in a coastal town before.
Yeah,
And
I think the lifeboats were necessary there.
well, yeah, but lifeboats there are essentially the same as if you live in the mountains or in a
We
rural
don't
area.
live in mountains.
No, but if you did, it's a lifeboat in Brighton is the same as an air ambulance in a rural
Of course
area.
it is. Can you hear yourself?
No.
It's the same thing.
Bullshit.
It's the same thing.
What's
I don't
bullshit?
think
It's
most of
exactly
these
the same
people,
thing.
Like I said, there are a few people who need an air ambulance in rural areas that ambulances can't get
God,
to.
you're a
The
fucking
funny
idiot.
thing is, though,
But-
Ben. The funny thing is,
The amount of times that happens is not an issue.
the
Please
funny
just
thing
shut
is,
up.
though, it's Wayne. Wayne was one of the most popular members of this podcast, if not the most popular, with many people out there who have told me face to face, Wayne, it's quite funny. You know, comes in with a line, comes in with a zinger, and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it's all
talks
gone now, mate.
talks a lot of
All
sense.
gone.
All out the
Everyone
window.
will agree with me.
Fucking no one's agreeing. I tell you that. No one's.
Yeah.
We'll-
Also hates
Doesn't mean I'm
foreigners.
wrong.
Yeah, we'll do a poll and we'll see. Are air ambulances a waste of time? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, fuck off, mate.
No. How much have you drunk? Not enough.
I'd like to pet you before I go. I'll be back tomorrow night so we can drink some more. I don't care what the people are thinking. I'm not drunk, I'm just a drinking. I said more, another round. I said more, another round. I said more, another round. One more round, get me down.